Hermione, can you explain something to me? Why do I feel like I've had... What the We're gonna start the event. I'm gonna be doing reaction to the dialogue. I haven't seen the dialogue. All right, Hermione. We have Hermione, senior minister. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's levels of ministers. I was just looking at my notes. Do you realize that we have reached 1 full year since Grim Folly cast his spell and started this nightmare? Oh my gosh. Yes, I've noticed. Has Constance noticed? Maybe Constance wasn't real. Maybe she's just the memory. No, she is real because she's in part 2 of the event. Oh no, she's back, Constance! It seems so much longer ago. What? That's the reaction from Constance? It seems so much longer ago. Junior Undersecretary. Hermione, apparently time does not fly in the midst of a crisis. And guess what else? There's yet another surge to contend with. What? Words have not hit harder. I don't know. Apparently time does not fly in the midst of a crisis. I used to look at these surges as a chance for hints about the calamity in the hope of someday taming it. Now, it just seems like the spell is mocking us. Shady business. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's Constance. I'm told that Minister Shacklebolt himself invented... Look,
what? No.
I'm told that Minister Shacklebolt
This is an alternate reality.
It is. There's timelines being crossed.
It says we are in the Mandela effect right now.
Oh my god. Invented these...
Like, I swear.
Calamity-focused dark detectors in just a few hours. What? We're very lucky to have his brilliant leadership during this crisis. Unless they changed it and Hermione's
This is what I'm saying.
No,
She's not.
What?
They changed it. She's not the minister anymore.
The calamity is changing time! No, it's changing it! The calamity is acting back. It's becoming more powerful. It's changing it. And it changed.
I know. Probably Voldemort's still alive.
Oh my god!
Out there.
Voldemort, kept a piece of his soul in the Department of Mysteries. It got activated accidentally by Grim Folly.
Can
and
you
now
just get this
everything
one
is just...
wrong, please?
It's Ron! No, this straw will be good enough. Alright, okay, we're going. Oh my god.
They're not married. It's cursed child.
Paradox. Hermione, can you explain something to me? Why do I feel like I've had... What the Why do I feel like I've had a conversation with Grim Folly? What the hell does that mean? Okay, Hermione
like in
said...
the past or something?
He doesn't remember.
But it's a new memory. It's like a new thing. It's gonna be like a new thing.
Oh, like he's trying to talk to him.
Like Grim is in the past, but it's changing the cursed child style.
This is Zoe's theory, I think, about Grim and the calamity. Okay, you used to have many with him, Ron. You were friends. Oh god. Well, I didn't have this one. He was trying to convince me that he's been in prison for over a year! Jeff just left. No! What is happening? Oh my god. Is there more? Oh my god, there's more, Jeff. She just said. That's just silly. ... Winston's like, do you need my comfort? No, there's more. Oh my god, tell me about it. I wonder if this whole stupid calamity is now finding its way into my dreams. I feel like I'm cracking up. I'm not gonna apologize for screaming because what is happening? What? I know. I have wondered before whether, so we just get these talking heads, right? I have wondered if they are real time. I have questioned crazy things like, is Constance AI? Is she a robot? Whatever, not a girl. I'm questioning whether oh my god. Is this happening real time? That's my question. Is crazy stuff happening? Or if it is real time, then the calamity really is freaking out of control. I don't... Ugh!
Why does Ron feel like he's had a conversation?
I mean, Ron is a focus now in this event, so if Grim's trying to talk to him, that was... Oh... puppy, it's okay, puppy. I don't know. Oh God, apparently Harry's is also explosive, or even more explosive. Winnie! Winnie, it's okay, puppy.
You only need what, one more Harry?
All right, we're here. So this is odd, says Harry. I feel like I always do when a foundable torn from me is returned. Less anxious, except I can't click on it. I have a distinct recollection of a conversation with Grim Folly, and he's telling me that he's been held captive this past year. Hermione always comes in and she's like
Too logical.
She's too logical. I can't. Hermione says, well, that's quite impossible, isn't it? Because she's done this the whole time. I need to do a compilation of Hermione. Yes. I never had that conversation with him, obviously, but it feels so bloody real. I don't wonder if having all these foundables torn from us will have some after effects. Maybe this is one. False memories. Dude, if false memories are a thing, it's over. We're done. It's over. It's freaking over. I don't know what.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
Get out of here. You're lying to me.
It's not Hermione.
It is Hermione.
No, Hermione's taken. Is this in character with Hermione, I guess is my question. Or is this
she's usually the one that would put stuff together. I mean, I think she would consider it.
I mean, her memory's also being
dismissive.
altered.
Yeah.
So she might not be thinking clearly enough to be able to put it together. Why is she not admitting that? Why is she not saying this shit is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S? He keeps having combos with fragment foundable. Wait, with foundables? Yes, that's where the conversations are happening, right? Week 2, Hermione's gonna be a foundable and she's gonna change her mind, calling it. Hermione's going to be a foundable, part 2. Grim is gonna have a conversation with her. As a dream, or as maybe Grim is confoundable. I don't like the confoundables at large. I don't know. No idea. Have a conversation with Hermione. Have a conversation with Constance, and I guess have a conversation with Kingsley. And it's gonna break. It's gonna break, and then the new stuff with Grim Folly is gonna come out. That's my prediction. Okay, I literally took 2 whole days off playing this event so that I could process information. A lot has been said. A lot of underground activity is going on. I'm a little more calm. We'll see, because I'm still placing dialogue. So I wanted to explore this new portkey location, the Great Hall, which I have seen pictures of. But, ooh, I should make sure I'm in AR Plus mode, because I do want to explore the little nooks and crannies to see if we have any more special things to investigate. Trying to get this on camera is not easy. And I'm here. There's the lectern. There are all the seats. I want to go that way, but I can't. All right, look at all of this. I love this. Of course, the handles are still sideways, but I love this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, I need a rampant horn. Thank you. Wouldn't it be so cool if we could do VR and just like sit down, have a meal in the Great Hall, no problem? Anything suspicious? Y'all see any pumpkin juice? Maybe all these glasses are filled with pumpkin juice. I don't know what that symbol is. I'm gonna guess that it's normal. I'm intentionally, I don't know if this is weird, I'm intentionally trying to be calm because based on feedback from people watching my live stream, I was dangerously loud, especially for the headphone users. So I'm trying not to scream. I'm gonna step back from the camera though. So we have the portkey portmanteau. Let's see. All right, Connie. You know, they're one of the things I've most admired about the Calamity spell. Those portmanteaus. Amazing attention to detail to invent something mechanical like that. He was meticulous. Grim Folly was meticulous, wasn't he? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, in an effort to determine why the Calamity focuses on particular locations. I've been spending a whole year trying to figure this out, and I feel like I haven't figured it out because you need to give me more information. I need to be part of this research team. Okay, the calmness died. I'm sorry. Why particular location? So that's my question to y'all. Because people brought up like, especially with the Quidditch, area, the changing room, that we had those posters on the wall that I walked up to, and it had the headlines about the Calamity. So that seems to at least be, well, if not present day, then after the Calamity was unleashed. And we know that from the Brilliant event. McGonagall was talking about the Quidditch, the inner house cup and all of that. So the Portkey matched up with the event that was happening. Now we have a new location, the Great Hall, but it's not clear to me. So like for the rest of them, it isn't clear to me that those are present day or if they're from the past. I don't even want to go to the future route because that's too trippy for me in terms of thinking about mixed up timelines and memories and projections and all of that. So if you have thoughts about the Portkey locations themselves, so I don't know, I'll list a few. You can probably list more in the comment section about what you're noticing. So we have the Hogwarts Express on the train, Hagrid's hut, Borgin and Burke's, Umbridge's office. We have, who else do we have? Dumbledore's office, the potions classroom, the Great Hall. I mean, Connie's asking the same questions that we've all been asking for the past year. Come on, girl. Let's get it together. Constance! Okay, I don't know if you're aware, but after I suggested using banners to identify areas, this was Constance's doing, oh my god. Okay, to identify areas of high family concentration, my boyfriend, Lucas Sparrowvale, spent 6 months traveling the world and placing them. So her first of all, okay, Constance has a boyfriend, supposedly. Not a girl, but has a boyfriend, Lucas Sparrowvale, and he traveled the world to place the flags. Oh my gosh, this girl and her mom. Someday I may have him home to meet mom. I mean, it's sad because like from the Christmas event, we know that her mom doesn't like invite her and just has her sister, but all of this is, what? Do you realize that since the start of the Calamity, the Ministry has confirmed that nearly 1 billion potions have been consumed by task force members? Well, actually, 763,263,276, but that's almost 1 billion. What? Incredible. Yeah, all of these pieces, I mean, I am suspicious of the Ministry always, but it's a little, I'm not sure what to think or what direction to go. I think they changed it so that it doesn't need to be triggered by a placing, because I closed my game and opened it after completing the 4th page and Hermione popped up. And she says, this particular search seems incredibly specific, doesn't it? Focusing almost exclusively on the SOS task force. Why?
Nobody knows, Hermione. It's almost like you're
directly
interacting with a powerful piece of magic.
Why aren't you,
Hermione is
I don't know.
sus number 1 for me.
You are.
I don't know what's going on with her.
Or Jeffrey said.
I'm not saying she's a suspect, but she is acting suspiciously. What's happening?
Yes, because the Calamity is affecting them.
We're on a different timeline.
Okay, Jeff thinks that it's a different timeline. Harry says, I wonder if me and Ron having the exact same memory is a coincidence. It almost feels like the Calamity is trying to speak to us. They had the same, not only is it like a dream, they were like, oh, it's not a dream. No, the same memory is like inserted in their heads.
Go with me here.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, I just had
no. Oh, no.
breakthrough.
Okay, go.
The reason they just got this memory is because Grim Folly is, his conversation with them is a
past, no.
fragment, and it had never been returned until just now. So it was, you know how it erases memory if there's like a fragment out there?
Wait.
So it's been out there and nobody returned it. Maybe
What if
it's like really rare, there's only one of
Okay, so what if
and Gareth has controlled it Or Constance has
What?
it in her dungeon.
Oh my goodness. What if, so the Calamity as a collective, and that we had, so in the previous one, Constance was like, oh, task force members have used like almost 1 billion potions.
Mm-hmm.
So what if like we have collectively returned enough fragments in year 1 to like return some sort of memory?
Mm.
Like, what if it's like, I'm thinking of like even more fragmented inconfoundables. People were saying that Tony is Grimm, and I don't think so because we know what Grimm looks like. But like, it is odd that he's like there all the time. And what if there's like,
I think it's more likely that like something new, a new mechanism has happened, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the same mechanism of like your memory's gone because the foundable is out there, and for some reason
but what I'm
has
saying
changed
is that. So do you think then that Grimm will be a foundable in like the next
He
couple of
might be,
weeks?
he could be. Yeah, I think something bad is happening.
Really?
Something bad.
Really?
Somebody
Profound
call it-
words from
Some might
Origin.
call it a calamity.
Don't be daft, Harry. Don't be daft.
Daft. That's
Spells can't speak!
not how Hermione treats people either.
But there's more, because there's always more. Well, maybe not always,
If anyone
but there is more.
would be willing to entertain a spell speaking, to me, it would be Luna and then Hermione.
But if Hermione is senior minister, Ministry
She's
of
changed.
Magic, maybe she has, or maybe the Calamity has messed with her because she's a foundable in like 50 different ways. Spellcasters can, though.
Yeah, they send the Patronuses around talking. So how different is it, you know?
We don't yet know enough to be sure. So if Grimm is telling the truth and has been in prison, there's no reason for us to think that he's not telling the truth, in my opinion.
I
So
agree.
if he's imprisoned for a year,
Him being in prison makes a lot of sense.
it does, because they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
Then it's possible that whoever or whatever is keeping him captive,
We know who it is.
is he's becoming stronger, so he's like able to communicate. Like, yeah, it's
like
taken
a
a
Barty
year.
Crouch Senior
but-
thing where like they struggle, or Barty Crouch Jr. as well. Like they struggle against the spell until eventually they like can do something.
Because Grimm is brilliant. Like that's his thing.
And you can cast magic
And
without a
like
wand.
he can, if the case was that he has been manipulated or was being manipulated, but he's also smart and could figure out a way, but he still needs help,
somebody
obviously.
might need to keep him alive, specifically if he's the one who casted the Calamity spell.
And then
If he
it's
died, it
fostering
might
him.
end.
It's like,
No,
or
but I mean, like,
channeling through him.
No, because we think possibly somebody has used him, right?
Yes.
But the spell might rely on him being alive. Like if he dies, the spell might end.
So Harry says, but this surge feels very different than any of the others before it.
Yeah, it really does.
Mr. Point out the obvious, Harry. So
We
what
know
if
their
the
names.
Calamity, what if the Calamity was a slow burn rather than a kabam? That might explain
We
why
get
there
new
was no
ones.
progress for,
We get new ones over time too.
there's no progress for the London 5 investigation because they kept forgetting. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea.
The London 5 are the big question mark for me. They are at the heart of it. Grimm casted this spell because of the London 5, but we don't know
We
anything about
think,
them.
we think that's the motivation, or
Right,
that's the
right.
case being made against
What are the
him.
odds that the whole like government agency couldn't find like any clues about the London 5?
For years,
And they
apparently.
shut it down.
Apparently.
I think they found stuff. They
Yeah.
forgot.
Yes,
Because somebody
it's on the inside and they're trying to cover it up.
covered it up. 100%.
All right, it's been days processing this dialogue, and I don't know what to say. Constance talks to us a lot, like too much. She disappeared for a couple months. I don't know if she was also out putting flags out with her boyfriend, Lucas Sparrowvale. What the hell? And now she's just like, hey, let me give you all sorts of information here. Okay, the thing about this is not only have I and several of you been saying how strange Constance Pickering is as a human. Is she naive? Is she sus? Nobody knows. But apparently she has this boyfriend that we are just now hearing about. And also, she had the idea for these flags. Her boyfriend, who is apparently dedicated, she asked, how's that for dedication? Sound familiar to you? Some sort of secret love affair where the dude is like obsessed with the girl and would do anything for her? Maybe some Grim Folly and Penelope Paget? Like, that parallel is kind of weird to me. Like, we didn't hear about this relationship. Constance was the one who told us. Like, Grim and Penelope had been dating secretly for a year, and she's like, oh, how romantic. Like, what? Constance, come on. And then we have this little gem where she's talking about the ministry confirming that nearly 1 billion potions have been consumed by task force members. And then we have, well, okay, it's not actually 1 billion, so okay. What? Why are you claiming 1 billion? You are 763,263,276, which, by the way, these numbers, 763263276. I don't know if this is repeating. I don't know if this is a cipher. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, that's basically the theme of this video, is I don't know. But Hermione reminds us that this surge is incredibly specific, and it's something that we have not quite seen before, especially because Harry and Ron are just having the same memory. Hermione's not having it. I literally pulled out my copy of Cursed Child because I was like, hey, am I gonna go back to this Astoria Greengrass business? Because apparently Astoria died in the summer of 2019, and which I've already said before, Wizards Unite launched in the summer of 2019. I know people don't really like Cursed Child in terms of canonical information. However, I don't know. I feel like there might be some connections. We'll see. We'll see what comes in year 2. If they're going to pull some... Where are the children? I don't want the kids to be foundables. Let me make that perfectly clear. I do not want the children to become foundables. However, I need some like confirmation that we are in an appropriate timeline and that Hermione and Ron are actually married and have children, and Harry and Ginny, well, we know that they are married, but I just want confirmation that everyone at home is cool. They haven't been taken by the calamity. But the other thing is, like, okay, this crazy board behind me, like, I have been going back to previous dialogue, and oh my goodness. So if you are also trying to figure out what's happening with this story, be sure to join us in the underground. Links are in the description down below. And let me know in the comments below what you think about this event, because it was a roller coaster. If you saw me live at any point, you knew that I was freaking out the whole time. As someone who has read these dialogue pieces, read the clues, read the fragment descriptions, and is totally invested in the storyline, I am excited but completely lost. So I am hopeful that in week 2 or part 2, we will see some more, because we'll have Miss Minister Granger, Miss Constance Pickering, and apparently Kingsley Shacklebolt as brilliant foundables. So maybe Grim will talk to Hermione as well, and maybe she'll change her mind. We'll see. Let me know what you think about all of this if you have any theories yourself, and until next time, Juan's ready.